Hello everyone. Today we're at the Niagara Falls Park, Niagara Falls State Park. This is home of one of the wonders of the world, the Niagara Falls. And right now we're on the New York State American side. And we're going to show you a quick tour of what the falls looks like, what the natural wonder looks like, and if you plan to visit sometime in the future, where you can park and other things you can visit in this area. It is a very beautiful area and a very unique area that you can't find anywhere else in the world. So we're going to show you just a quick tour, part one. Right now we're in the winter, and in the future we'll also show you summertime Niagara Falls. Right now we're looking at the Niagara Falls from the Canada side. You can see the very tall buildings, skyscrapers. This is a very famous tourist attraction. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, entry is limited, so not as many people can travel from the United States to Canada from this side, but it is still very beautiful and very famous. And you can see the traffic on that side is Canada side. And so yeah, this is Niagara Falls separates the US and Canada. This is a shared natural wonder that both countries have attracted tourists for. And you can see there's the falls, waterfalls. It's very beautiful from far, and we're going to show you up close too. And the water is very fast, it's very loud, it's hard to hear from there. And you can see like the mist that's made from this, and there's an attraction called the Made of the Mist, very famous tourist attraction where you ride a boat to the center of the waterfall. And here you can see the winter ice freezing the tree branches. It looks very peaceful, very beautiful, and it's also very cold. You know, you don't want to touch this with your hands. And we'll go closer now. So now we're right up close to the falls. As you can see, this is very powerful, very noisy, and there's a lot of force, so you know, don't ever try to swim, you know, otherwise you're going to fall down. You can see how far it falls down. It's over 100 feet, and it makes a lot of beautiful mist. And normally winter time the bottom is all frozen up, but the winter has not been that severe this year, so now we have a very nice and mild winter. So now we can see the beautiful waterfalls with the snow. It makes a very nice scene, and you can see the views from different places. Like here is a hotel right here, well-known hotel, Sheraton, and it's very expensive, but people love to rent this hotel room when they visit the falls, because from their window, as you can see, you can view the falls, and it's a very beautiful sight when you're all the way up there. And down there you can see a lot of boats. There's boats riding around in the water. That's also a very famous tourist attraction where people pay to take a ride on the boat. It'll take you very close to the falls so you can see it up close. And there's also these boarding stations right there. And as you can see here, the trees are very beautiful. And when they're in the middle of the sun, midday, it shines on it and it makes a very nice light, because the sun is shining on the ice, which is very hard and clear. And so that makes a very beautiful scenery. Niagara Falls, sometimes people don't want to come in the winter time, but even in winter time, Niagara Falls, there's a lot of things to see. It's a very natural beauty. You know, many people come from hot countries like South America, Asia, continents. They're very hot there, so then they don't see this kind of snow, so they come here in the winter time to see this kind of ice crystals. So as you can see here, the water is flowing here and falls right there. And from this side is the New York state side, the United States side, US side. And the water will travel and fall over here. And the best view for this is on the other side, the Canadian side, where you can see just how it looks from a far distance, how the water is falling. During the summertime at 10 p.m., they always do a light show, so they light up the water and you can see many different beautiful colors. And that's also a very famous photography thing. Many people who enjoy photography will come here and they'll take a lot of videos and pictures of the colorful falls. and it's a very popular thing to post on Instagram. So if you're looking for new photography things to explore, come to the Niagara Falls. And as you can see here, the benches are full of snow, so you can't sit here, but it's also very nice to look at and very unique to Niagara Falls. Now we're going up there, the bridge, and we're going to show you what the view from the falls from up there looks like. So stay tuned. So now we're looking at the falls from the higher view, and you can see it's a very beautiful natural view. You can see all the water coming crashing down, and here you can see the frozen trees, the ice forming. This is winter time, so it's well known that these ice is forming, and it's very nice to look at. A lot of people love to take photography of these ice because they're from hot countries or hot states, and they never get to see something like this. So it's very famous, and when you see this next to the water, it makes a very nice view. And during evening time in summer, you can see you would be able to see a rainbow in the water from here. As the water comes down hard, you can see the rainbow in the water, and as it falls down in the middle, and that makes a very beautiful natural scenery. And from here you can see the Canadian side. The view from there is also very famous. When people like to rent hotel rooms on the top, and they can view the scenery down here. And you can see there's some ice on the water, but not a lot, because this winter has not been very cold. So there's still some boats riding around exploring. But in the summertime it's very busy because lots of people like to travel the water to see the falls. So now right here you can see the Rainbow Bridge. Separates Canada to New York State and the US. So you can see this is very beautiful bridge, very famous bridge. It's also very popular for tourists to take a walk on the bridge. You can see there's a sidewalk on the bridge. You can walk and you can take a look at the falls there. And the reason it's called the Rainbow Bridge is because at the nighttime, during the warm weather, the waterfalls here will make a natural rainbow, and you can see it from this bridge, and it makes a very beautiful scenery. So you see many photographers, many tourists, many people just visiting to look at the natural beauty. And down here you can see the river flowing. It's frozen right now too. You can see the ice here, and yeah, a lot of boats like to come here. A lot of people like to do fishing here, and yeah, very steep. We're up very high right now. So now we're taking from a larger height. You can see the waterfalls from here, and you can see down there the path is frozen. Normally the people like to walk down there and come close to the falls so they can get a nice view. But right now it's frozen, so you don't see anyone down there. But if you ever come to Niagara Falls in the summertime, this is a great place to check out the falls very up close. And you can see the hills over here are also frozen. You can see the mist on that side as well. So now you can see the other side from Canada. I spent my whole childhood on that side because it's very attractive. You can, from that view, the waterfalls looks very beautiful because you can see them straight on from the front, and you can see the path that takes you down here. And that's also a great sight to come this close to the falls from this view. And this is also where people come to get on the boats near the water. But right now it's frozen. It's winter time, so no one is taking the boat rides. Also, because of the pandemic, we can't go on this side, but as you can see, this is the downtown Niagara on the Canadian side. And unfortunately, we can't travel there right now because of the pandemic, but it's very beautiful on that side too. Many tourist attractions, not just the falls, but many shops, hotels, foods, restaurants. So if you want to check out the full Niagara Falls, it's good to see from the US side and the Canada side. And as you can see here, even though there's a pandemic, some people are still coming out to see the falls because it's that beautiful. And also even in the cold, because the natural beauty in the winter is still very unique and you can't find it anywhere else. And you can see this, a lot of snow is forming here. It's right beside the water, and it looks very nice next to the water. So right now it's winter time, so this right here is the ticket station, but it's very free right now. No, you don't have to pay to come here, so that's the advantage of coming to check out the sites in the winter time. Summertime is very crowded, very busy, so unfortunately it's not free in the summer to come up to this view. But right now we're taking advantage of the winter, so we get to see the natural beauty for free, which is a great deal. So right now you can see these are a lot of the tourist attractions, shopping, hotel, restaurants. Right there is a very nice very big shopping center where many people love to shop because it has unique items for Niagara Falls. So if you want to get Niagara Falls merch, t-shirts, hats, anything like that, maps, you know, you can find it here, and it's you can't find it anywhere else, not even online. So right now here are the benches. If you ever get tired in the falls, you can just sit around here. It's very nice. Many people, you know, like to walk their dogs or take their children and walk, so it's a good place to rest. And there's benches over there too. So yeah, if you want to do some exercise here too, exercise with a nice view, it's nice because you can take a break and sit on the bench and look at the view, and then you can, when you're ready to exercise again, you can get up and go. This is the squirrel. Even in wintertime, it's still outside. Many animals are hibernate in the wintertime, so it's very nice to see a squirrel out here in the winter. Very beautiful. If you come here in the summertime, this is where you can get tickets to explore the falls. So right now wintertime it's closed, so it's free. So this is an advantage because many things are cheaper in the wintertime. But if you do come in the summer, yeah, this is where you need to buy the tickets. So now you can see the natural sights here. This is the Hard Rock Cafe, very famous hotel here. And this is the end of the video, and please subscribe to Punjab to Niagara Falls. In our next video, we're going to show you some parking spots, free parking spots and attractions that you can visit in Niagara Falls. So right now we're on our way home. This is the Niagara Falls Convention Center. Many concerts, world events happen here, so people will travel to Niagara Falls to check it out. So there's another hotel here too. And in the future, as this channel grows, we're going to show you stuff in the summertime too, where you'll see many people traveling here, many people walking, and it's very vibrant, very colorful sights. This is the main road where we're going home. We live very close to the falls, about 2 to 3 miles, and we can walk to the falls. You know, there's a path on the lake, and that will take you from the river as the water flows to the end of the falls. So many people who like to jog, like to exercise, like to walk their dogs, they like to take the path because it's good exercise. The weather is very nice, and when you have view, it's easier to exercise because it's very beautiful to look at. You want to get out of your house, so it's good motivation for exercising.